Okay, we came to the second half of the June turn 1915. The French and Britain on the Western Front in France, can make left some spaces free because they are the second player and they get replacements and reinforcements, and so they can let these hexes without units and fill them with the replacements, and so they can pull a lot of troops together. But they are so weak that they only can do 2 attacks, and so we will resolve them. It's a 3-1, and Britain will flip the headquarter, so it is a 4-1, and they can advance after combat. 4-1. A 2 is 1 and 2. So 2 Germans and 1 Britain. And as I said, they can advance. So it's a little bit lesser pressure on Paris, because yes, the Germans could have done attack Paris, but I think it's not. It's too hard for them. Also with the trench benefits and these things. So here's another attack. It's a 4-1, and also here is the headquarter flipped, and it's a 5-1, and it's a 1. 5-1. 1 is 1 and 2, and yeah, this is the way the Allies had to weaken the front. Pull troops together and attack with 4-1-5-1 and these things, and yes, it works. In the long run, we will see how long they can enjoy to be second, because the German can, if they want, they can now. They can every time flip the initiative to the west again, so it's not a problem to do it. But I think yes, if they will do it now, is there a hole in the German front? No, not really. Yeah, no, this one, you see it here. They cannot flip, because then the Britain can easily move through this gap and to Soissons, to the headquarters or something else, and yes, it will be not nice. Or they have to be, of course, to look at their supply, and the supply source is here. Somebody can be railed here in, and here is the headquarter that can put a unit to this direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, they can go to this point. But here, these in the southern line here, they can all be, I think, surrounded, and also if they attack here, this point or something else. So it will be not good for the German if they flip the initiative, but indeed they didn't plan that. But they have to flip it, because the other way it's a costly game. Because yes, the benefit from being second is a big one. Okay, but we will see. So here is the Italian front, and the Italians are scrambling always 36 factors together and resolve 4-1 against the Austrians. The Austrians have no trench benefit. It's 4-1. And they roll a 3, 4 to 1, 3 is 1 and 2. And also here they do their job to eliminate one step after another and capture terrain at the Isonzo front. Okay, Italians are successful. Go. So we go to the Eastern Front, and first we take a look at the Balkan. Yes, in the Balkan it's now time for the Serbian player, but yes, they do nothing. Did I forget them? No. They do nothing, they stand where they are. I think so. I've done nothing with them. Yeah. I think this unit can go one step further. But the Russians know what I'm talking about. Sorry, it's the cause of the Central Powers. And yes, the Central Powers are closing the ring here. Next round he can decide to go this way or this way to come behind the river and make an attack. And yes, I think, did I forget the attack here on this one? The first one was the setup, the second one was the shuffling, and the third one is the attack, I think. I have to look. If I forgot it, then I'll do it later. Yeah. And on the main front here in against Russia, the Germans go to attack, and they attack in this way that they don't have losses. It's a 7 to 1, and this means a 5 to 1 plus 2. So this unit die without losses on the German, and they can think about to go in this hex or not. If they go not, this is 1, 2, 3. They have to go. Yes, because they would like to I have to look how I do it exactly. I shuffle this way. Okay, and here is another attack. It's the same. It's also 7 to 1. Yeah, they couldn't do much more attacks. And also here they go forward. Yeah. And this is means that the supply system for the Russian had a little breakdown. It's Ivan Gorod, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's Ravaruska, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these units here in this front row are out of supply and are also killed. Yes, and as you see, the Germans didn't plan really for a double turn, because then they will be a little bit more aggressive. Yes, so what should I do with the Bulgarian troops? I think you do the attack. I prepared it this way, and so we have the headquarter. Yes. So we can stack 4 units all together. Here are 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. and this goes in front. And the headquarter over there, that they are in supply. So it's a 3-to-1, a 3-to-1, and 3-to-1, and then it will be a 2-to-1 because the rough 2-to-1, 6. Bulgarians are good fighter, not only good boxing, they have good fighters. 3 losses for Serbia, and yeah, they can occupy it. 1 is enough, and yeah, this was a good one for them. Okay, yeah, Saloniki and Gallipoli was the event with the Allied draw. With Gallipoli, they can land at this place, makes no sense yet. And with Saloniki, they can land at this place, but also they are too weak to these things. And if they land, in Saloniki, then Gallipoli is out of the game. Then they had to land first in Gallipoli, but when they land in Saloniki or Gallipoli, Turkish came into the game, the European Turkish, and this means also there is a victory point for them, what the Germans, Central Powers, get, but it's not yet. Okay, so then we look at the Near East theater. In Egypt it's hot. The Allies don't attack because it isn't worth an attack. It's also hot. In Iraq, the Turkish draw back to Baghdad, and here also to Samaji, to don't be encircled, concentric bonus, and these things. The Turkish abandoned Van, but it's not yet occupied, so there is no surrender point for the for the Russians. And this is all. That's all. Okay, then we can do. The movement is over. The combats are over. Then we do the strategic move. The Russians get these headquarters, and I think this is the shortest pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. No, it's the same. If this way or this way. No, they can put it to cars, not this, because they can only rail in Russia. Okay, this is going to cars, that's all. The Turkish put these 3 units in the transit box because they have nothing to do here in Qualifa, and 1 of these also. I think that the surrender roll perhaps, well, we will see. Okay, nothing else here to rail. The Russians do one thing, yeah, this unit here, it's now the time to go to Brest-Litovsk. Only a sideshow. Yes, the Austrians, they will rail a lot because they want to go against the Serbian. And they rail these units here, 3 units, to Sarajevo. And also 3 units from Krakow and the headquarters. So it's 6 units that costs 12 points, and the headquarters costs 4 points. So it's 16, but yes, they go to Sarajevo, 2nd Army there. And I think this is enough for the Serbian player, for the Serbian to destroy them. The Germans do know. The Britain do nothing, and the French also. And the Germans on this front also not. And I think Italian front is also. Yeah, they don't need it because it's now came the reinforcements. Then we go, because we go to the strategic phase. Strategic phase starts that the markers here came back to the player. It's the Air Force and the other Air Force. And the URL marker, we can lay them at the side for just a moment. Yes, first thing is resource phase. No, first thing is victory check. But victory check, yeah, isn't necessary. I have counted 9 cities occupied, 9 victory points occupied, and 1 city, Lemberg. It's 8 plus 4 for emergency replacements. So we are about 12, 8 missing, and this is a lot. I think it takes some time to get these victory points, not yet. So resource phase. I have done the resource points, put the counter on this track here. Turkish 3, Bulgarian 3, Italian 4, Serbs 4, Britain get 9, Germany now at 30, Austria 10, Russian 13, French 16, and the French can roll for emergency replacements, and they will do it. Oh, that's not good. Only 2. Yes, though it's 18 and 1 victory point. So now the Turkish roll for Turkish required reserve. It's 4. It's only 4. So that's good for the Turkish. They can pull out another unit from the reserve to the strategic box. Okay, not bad. Then came a replacement phase. I prepared something. These are the replacements. Nearly. So there are the Turkish. 1 Briton can go to the Near East. Italian gets 3 back. A lot of Britons. A lot of Russian troops. Austrians. So the Austrians, yeah, they had losses also. I have to count the losses first from the actual round and put it together, but that doesn't make a lot of difference. And here's the reinforcements. The Germans get another army, the 12th army, not a strong one, but yeah, it's 9 counters. And Britain gets the 3rd army, also good units. 2-5 factor here, Australians, and yes, they can go for France, of course. The Russians get a little bit one, but only very poor units, 1-3, and the Turkish gets also a lot of troops. They go all in the Turkish required reserve box first. The Turkey troops, but also 4 units to Iraq, Syria, and this kind of thing. So the one left, the 3rd division, is going to Europe. Yes. Okay, so they get a little bit. Then we have the Russian Revolution. Nothing matter. Fortress surrender doesn't matter. Turkish surrender also not relevant. Initiative determination. Yeah, it takes it. I think it is the same. Yes, they don't switch the initiative, and they have to decide where to go, the Oberost or OHL marker. And I think now it's time to implement Oberost again to prepare for the double turn. So then is turn record. Then we are in GWiE, and it's a new event phase. And that can we do here? Yeah, I put the markers down offline, but now we do here the events together, and they are, both sides are paying for it. First we draw a must play event, U-boat. Oh, okay. So from the next round on we have strategic warfare, and another must play, Enver offensive. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Britain. Yep, the first fighter. And Iraq naval flotilla. Yeah, I'll make a short look at these events, what they mean. I think U-boat is that we roll on the strategic warfare. In the strategic warfare phase. Yeah, I look at it offline. Or do we have something? Enver offensive. When drawn, the central power player must make at least one attack. When drawn, the central power player must make at least one attack involving at least 3 units on the Caucasus map, if at all possible. If there are not 3 CP units able to reach an Allied units and attack, then the 3 CP units closest to an Allied units must move their full movement allowance directly towards those Allied units. Yeah, I'm not sure when to do this thing. It's now outside the normal movement, or when it's the German turn. It's the German goes first in the east. No, they go second in the east. And here, Konrad Offensive per turn during the immediately following 3 operational turns. Per turn during the immediately following 3 operational turns. I think they have to go directly. I think they have to go directly on the Caucasus map. So we have to take a look. This is could be a big problem, perhaps, because Erzurum is something that they can do. Must make at least one attack involving at least 3 units. Yeah, that he cannot do. Okay, if there are not 3 in attack, then 3 CP units closest to an Allied unit must move their full movement allowance directly toward those Allied units. Yeah, the 3 units closest are these 2 units. They are close, so they don't have to go somewhere else. And this is 2 hexes away. And this is 2 hexes away, and these are also 2 hexes away. So, and I think they can decide. And then I would say, yeah, yeah, I think this one is the neatness. Yeah. Okay, that's all. I think though this is the way it has to go. Okay. So, yes, then I have to do the reinforcements on the map. And that's all for now. Thank you, goodbye.